Hi everyone, it's me again. I've got another workout of the day for you. Today's Tuesday, so that means we're working on stabilization exercises. So today we're going to do a 3-movement circuit. You're going to do a physio ball, Spider-Man. If you're familiar with Spider-Man, this exercise will come pretty quickly to you. We're going to be doing then a static kneeling shoulder raise, and then we'll do a reverse good morning. And by static with the shoulder raise, I just mean isometric. So you'll need a little bit of equipment for this workout. You'll need a physio ball, obviously for the physio ball Spider-Man. You'll need some sort of weight for the kneeling shoulder raise. It doesn't really matter what type of weight you use, whether it's like a dumbbell or a medicine ball, this or that, as long as you can comfortably hold it. What really matters is just how much weight it is. And then you'll need a TheraBand for the reverse good morning. Any other sort of rubber modality would also work, but I highly recommend the TheraBand specifically for this exercise. So I'll give you guys the rep schemes for the specific exercises here in a minute, because they're a little weird today. But just know that you're going to go from one exercise to the other in succession, like a circuit, and then you'll circuit it 3 times. So you should hit each one of these stations 3 times. This workout will probably take you in the realm of 15 to 20 minutes, maybe not even that long, depending on how hard you're pushing. So let's get into the demonstrations. All right, guys. So first, we're going to get started with the physio ball Spider-Man. So what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to demonstrate the exercise for you and show you what 1 rep looks like. And then once we have all that hashed out, then I'll give you the rep scheme, because the rep scheme is a little weird for this workout today. So hopefully this flows well for you guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my arms on the physio ball as if I was doing a plank. So imagine like you're doing a plank just on the ground, but now we're going to do it with the physio ball underneath us, okay? It's very easy for me. I get tempted to just like relax my arms and let my elbows dig into the ball like this. I think it helps a lot as far as like your ability to control the ball from rolling if you remember to press your forearms into the ball and not just your elbows. So that's basically like the difference of what that would look like, or like pressing your palms into it too. That also is a good cue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a plank position like this, and all I'm going to do is try to get my knee as close to my armpit as possible. So that's 2 reps. It's also very good to remember I have a habit of focusing on just bringing my knee up. You also want to focus on actually contracting and crunching at your side there, just to get a little bit more activation out of the obliques. So that was 5 reps on each side. So when you do this workout, you're actually going to do a total of 20 reps. So you're going to do what I just did times 2 without any rest meals. So you just go 5 reps, 5 reps, 5 reps, and then 5 reps. You can put the ball up against a wall, and that will add a significant amount of stability to the ball. You won't have to work as hard to stabilize it. I have a lot of people do that actually. A lot of people start there. And maybe you feel good for the first 5 reps, and then you're dead. Maybe so that second round you go from just the ball to using the ball on the wall. And if that's not enough, then maybe getting a medicine ball out that's a little stiffer would work too. But if you're able to, I highly recommend using the physio ball just on the floor or up against the wall, whatever works for you. Cool, so let's move on to the next exercise. So this next exercise is going to be super simple. Like I said, you'll need some sort of weight for it. I will be using this 12-pound slam ball. Whatever you think is a good amount of weight for you is appropriate. You want to go on the lighter side with this exercise, because we are going to be holding it for a pretty good amount of time, and we're not doing like reps or anything. The weight's going to have a lot of leverage on your shoulders, so you just don't want to overdo it. So all I'm going to do is just kneel down. So I'm sitting with my heels on my butt. If this range of motion isn't available to you, I would just get as low as you can in this same position. But if you can't just like sit on your heels, that's all right. Just get as close as you can, and that will help. As you do this exercise over time, eventually you will be able to settle more into this position. So all I'm going to do is, you're going to need a timer for this, so you should have your phone ready. My phone's recording right now, so I'll just kind of count in my head. But keeping the natural S curve to your spine. All you're gonna do is hold the weight up so your wrists are at about shoulder height. You're gonna hold it here for 25 seconds, keeping those elbows turned in, so you don't want to turn them out, so they're like chicken winging like that. You want to keep them straight, so if they were to bend, it would only be down like that. So you hang out here for 25 seconds. 25 seconds up. You can rest for 10 seconds. And you'll go for another 25 seconds. So that's all there is to the static kneeling shoulder raise. Let's move on to the last exercise. Okay, so for this last exercise, all you'll need is a TheraBand. I'm going to use this red one. I've done this exercise quite a bit. Most people I usually have start with a yellow TheraBand, and if their form is perfect, then we'll bump up to the red one, and if not, we'll hang out the yellow for a while. So I'm going to show you what a good morning looks like first, or sort of looks like, and then we'll add the TheraBand to it. So a good morning is essentially a straight leg deadlift, but instead of pulling the weight is loaded onto your shoulders. So if I was going to do just a normal good morning, I'd have like a bar or something, or a kettlebell behind me. But I want you to focus on my hips and my shoulder alignment right now. So when I'm doing a good morning, you're kicking your butt out, keeping your knees more or less straight, but just slightly bent so that they're not locked out. You want them to just be just within from the locked out position. Keeping your back straight, shoulders back, and you come down so that your shoulders are about the height of your hips, and then you pop up using the glutes and hamstrings to pull yourself or hinge yourself back up. For this reverse good morning, what we're going to do is we're going to have a TheraBand right here. So as I go down into the good morning position, I'm going to bring my arms up so that I will be attempting to make a straight line with my wrist, elbow, shoulder, and hips. So here we go. So that's one rep. Also notice that I'm holding it for a couple seconds at the bottom. I'm not just going down and up real fast. I'll see a lot of people do this. That's not what you want. You're not getting the effect out of the exercise that we're looking for doing it that way. Just want to do it slow and controlled. Hold it. Slow and controlled back up. Main thing you want to look out for there is keeping your shoulders back, keep your spine in alignment, keep those knees from being locked out. Also, don't bend the knees too much. You will definitely feel a stretch in your hamstrings with this exercise. That's completely normal. You just make sure it feels like a good stretch and not like a bad form of pain, like you're gonna tear something. That's definitely something you want to watch out for. All right, guys, so those were the 3 movements we're working on today. So I'm just gonna go over the rep scheme again with you guys real quick, and then I'll let you go. So we're starting with the Physio ball Spider-Man. And remember, we're doing 5 reps on each side times 2. So you should end up doing a total of 20 reps or a total of 10 reps on each side, depending on how you count it. So that's the main idea with that. Just don't lose count there. You will need a Physio ball for that, obviously. The kneeling shoulder raise is static. You're holding the ball for 25 seconds, sorry. You'll rest for 10 seconds, and then you'll hold the ball for another 25 seconds. After that, you'll go straight into the reverse good morning. You'll do 15 reps of that, and then like whatever rest at the end of the circuit is up to you. You want to do 10, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever. I would not rest longer than a minute, probably. And then you would repeat that circuit 2 more times for a total of 3 rounds on the circuit. So I appreciate you guys tuning in today. If you made it this far in the video, that's great. You're obviously serious about doing the workout, so that's fantastic. Any recommendations, suggestions, questions, comments, any of that that you have about today's workout or any of the other workouts, feel free to reach out to me, message me directly. Whatever's good for you is good for me. I'd love to hear from you guys. Also, just a little bit of housekeeping. If you guys come up and you do the workout, I would really appreciate it if you guys would put the equipment back in the closet after you're done with it, just so we keep everything nice, clean, and organized for all the other nice people using our facilities up here. So, with that said, that is Stabilization Tuesday. I will see you guys tomorrow for Hit It Hard Wednesday.